Hi everyone, this is the newest crop circle right here, found in Wiltshire, United Kingdom, over near Devizes. It was found on July 30th, right here. This one is very intricate. Now one of the things is, over here at Devizes, you see how they always have this one white horse right here? And there are a lot of crop circles in this one area. Repetitively, we've mapped out this area before. It actually shows the accuser being cast down in this area. This crop circle looks like a translation of some type, maybe even a rapture event coming. Let's go ahead and get a good clear picture of this one. This is that crop circle. You can see here this is representing our sun, and now each one of these represents the planets. They are saying that this one is representing Jupiter over here with the spiral, which has been shown through legends and times as this is the way to get through different realms. You can see here another type of translation going on, something outside of our solar system. See here? With an alignment. Now, do we know if, this is going to take a lot for all of us to even figure out some of this. Here's a breakdown of some of these things going right here. Jupiter drawn as a banded spiral. This is Jupiter. See how it's coming down right to the sun? And the stars and things are used as stargates for different spiritual beings to come right through. Just as on this Egyptian glyph right here that I show all the time. Egypt is supposed to be there. Moses was brought out from underneath the burdens of Egypt and set free. All of these map out the end of days coming. This individual is coming down through the stars. See him coming through the star on this rope, exactly as with this. Coming down on this rope is what this represents. And then he goes into a host body. See how there's a door right here? And he has a key? This one in the Bible represents the angel coming down with the key to open the abyss and going through the Sphinx, which represents Obama. You can see it almost looks like him. And doing this large nuclear event, which starts World War III, and releases the horsemen of the apocalypse. See, this red bull represents the red horse of the apocalypse. This dog represents the dog star Sirius. It's part of God's throne and the Star of Bethlehem. In the left side is what's known as the accuser. He comes down for the great tribulation. In the right hand is Jesus Christ in mercy and grace and the power of God. You can see right here this phoenix leaves when this event happens by these two domes. When the USA is struck, this phoenix leaves, and this seal is opened, representing the horsemen are loose, and Russia rises up for a time. And this new type of deception Eucharist comes. See how it's blending the DNA? Even the mark of the beast being done on this man's head with that check mark. And in the Bible it says they will be made to worship the image of the beast. See this crystal skull? They're made to worship it. All right here, coming through the stars. There's the star, and there is the spiral. This represents the spiral. Just as right here. We're nearing this time in the Bible when the abyss will be opened. This most likely will be done before Obama's presidency is over. We have up to 2 years from now as the events keep escalating all around the world. And we can see right here over by this area they always show the white horse ready to ride, which means the seals of the Bible opening. This is that area right here, Devizes. We've mapped out several different crop circles right in this area. And the area itself maps out what's coming. It shows that accuser falling with his new seed. Just as on this mural from the Denver International Airport. Here's this Indian riding this red bull. Here is the Rapture event. See the door to infinity? And then the guillotine start. And this Indian representing one of the horsemen of the apocalypse coming. All right there, right in front of us. See that new little seed? It's right here. This is where the crop circles have been mapped out. Here's that new little seed, which will put types of aliens into people. There it is. See this little alien head? Right here? Right here by Devizes, right by where all the crop circles are mapped out. See that right there? This even makes the little check mark that we saw on that person's head. See there, this L? Perfect. We're nearing this time when the horsemen will be released upon the earth. May God have mercy on us all. Now, for those that don't know it, there is alien contact with the governments. Let's go over to Area 51 in the USA and actually show them creating alien hybrids. This is Area 51 in the USA, one of the most protected places and supposedly where aliens are kept and experiments are done and such. Well, I show how all of the earth is mapped out as a grid. That grid is right here, right in front of us. See this individual right here in this box? Look right inside of there. You can actually see him. See this person? See this DNA coming down from up here? There's a giant alien head buried right up here, like an ancient celestial or so, or a watcher. And they're blending the DNA here with humanity and then creating these hybrids right here. They're already here. We don't know who they are or what they are. They could be your presidents. They could be this could be the different people from all around the world. Whenever people come and visit the USA, they could have had their bodies stolen and had their new clone made. This could be from Putin to Obama to Netanyahu to the Queen of England to Prince William, Prince Harry, all of your rock stars, all of these things. This is what's called a clown, a clone, just a worker for this individual. See here, they're hooked up to the dog star Sirius, and they're actually doing things with souls and things right here in front of you, right there. Up above here in Papoose Mountain is this giant alien head right here. He's inside of there, just like this. See how this DNA is going right in there? The individual is sitting inside this giant crystal head. Oh, by the way, see the crystal head? See the crystal head right there? And they're made to stare at it. And then this new little demon goes into their human body and their soul pops out as this circle into this disc. They have lost their soul if they worship the image of the beast. There it is, right there. And he's inside there. He looks like this clown I've shown before. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that there. There he is. He's actually shown in Washington also, rising from the abyss. See how he's actually having his DNA? See the DNA coming right from his head? And they're creating these clones. These are his clones. All of them. Part of the hive mentality. Right there. Let's show this in Washington. He's right in here. See this box? This same type of box that is over in Islam for the Kaaba. For the figure that they think is God. Allah is not God. God has a son, and this son is Jesus Christ. Allah has no son, so he can't be God. This is the beast from the bottomless pit that is released from the box. He's known as the idol shepherd. That's why everybody in Islam must circle that black Kaaba. No matter what they say, they're worshiping this box. They are almost the same as all of his clones. Almost all of Islam is his clones, literally. I mean, and not just them. I mean, Hindus also worship the idols. Many of the Catholics worship the idols. Anybody that does idol worship ends up being like a little clone of his. There he comes with that new Eucharist, right there, to deceive the world. There he is, right there. Perfect. Now we showed about the Indian here. That's him again. See, he's holding this oil, representing that new type of thing there. But this has also been shown on what's called Hopi's Prophecy Rock. See right here? This swastika represents the spiral coming. On here, they call him Mesal. That's that Indian. This represents the 2 world wars. This actually represents Jesus Christ, this cross. They call him the Great White Pahana. This right here is the rapture event called the Great Shaking. The end of the fourth age, they go up and over. And then down here is World War III that starts after this Great Shaking. Maysol, that Indian, comes, replants everything, and another spiral will show up. The Great Tribulation and the Great Earthquake coming, all right here. The Great Earthquake begins the end of days, is what they keep showing. Now we saw that spiral again, right here. See the spiral and him coming? Now they show it even in music videos. We'll get our next connection here. I try to get 3, 4, 5 different sources. The Black Eyed Peas, it shows the woman cannot leave. She's by the border. And she's calling all of the horsemen to come. And she's calling this guy right here, Will.i.am, with his elephant to bring war, just like Ganesh. And he opens the spiral to come start everything. There he goes. Do you see they're all heading for their different things there? There's the spiral. See, he's opening it up. And all of these other guys are heading for these different discs, ready to come through the stargates and come start the Great Tribulation of the Bible, just as he's coming down on the rope here. See how he's coming down on that? We're nearing this time of the end. We don't know the day or hour. Please let me know what you see all through here. And we've seen that even in the Denver International Airport, you see this little doll down here represents the end of the time of the blue Kachina. And then the red Kachina comes. This is the red Kachina. He's called the Destroyer. And he comes to trick and deceive and destroy most of the world. And there's the USA burned with fire on that day when it all begins. The end of the time of grace and mercy is the end of the time of the blue Kachina. The same as the end of Jesus Christ's grace and mercy. So there you go, all right in front of us. Perfect. All coming. Thank you very much, everybody. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. May God have mercy on us all.
And this is where I stay.
See there? She's at the border. Let's show the border. This is San Diego by San Clemente. This represents mercy. This is the border where the woman is waiting to give birth to all of us into our new immortal bodies. And then in the Bible, the woman is caught away with the wings of an eagle. See the phoenix and the eagle leaving by these two domes? See the two domes right here, these two shadows perfectly? There's the eagle, mercy. This is when the woman is caught away with the wings of an eagle, right here. And this is also the time when nuclear war begins. This is Camp Pendleton, right here. See the 5, representing the 5th age of the Bible coming. See the V on his chest for the 5th age? Right there is the big nukes happening. Right there. Just like that. That is the nuke hitting right here. Right here you can see this dog. It represents the end of the time of grace and mercy. See how this is a dog? Just like with the dog star Sirius. And then there's no more mercy and grace. It's the time of the law. The wages of sin are death coming. That Indian is not going to have any mercy on anyone. He comes to kill and destroy. That's all he cares about. Thank you very much, everybody. May God have mercy on us all. Hallelujah.